Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your week ahead horoscope with me, Raphael from Reydiant Reality. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. If you haven't already, please don't forget to like, share, and if you should so choose, hit that subscribe button. If you are already a continued subby, thank you so much for all of your support. You know I truly love you for it. With that said, if you would like to book a personal tarot reading with me, you can do so on the website address below. And before we start, as always, I would like to bless all of my decks of cards with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity, and abundance. And I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise, and they help you on your path to your highest vibrational good. So let's have a look, see what the week ahead has in store for you. What is your destiny card for the week ahead? And this week you get the High Priestess, hidden things revealed. You get an intuition or some kind of secret download, right? So when I say secret download, some kind of secret or a download, right? So the High Priestess tends to bring hidden things to light. So this could be somebody divulging a secret to you. It could be you divulging a secret to somebody else. This is a week where the lid is off, right? The can of worms is open, so to speak. And it doesn't have to be a can of worms. It could be a can of cotton candy or, you know, whatever. It doesn't have to be anything like dark and horrible. It could be that, you know, for some of you, you've been planning a surprise birthday party and this week you're revealing it. It could be that you've been, I don't know, working behind the scenes on a business and this week you say to everybody, ta-da, this is why I've been so absent lately. Do you know what I mean? It doesn't necessarily always have to be like a deep, dark secret. But the High Priestess is also about your intuition. Pay attention to your hunches. Pay attention to your dreams. Listen to your gut feelings this week. It's a time for you to really listen to your intuition, Sagittarius. Because the thing is, Sagittarians are actually very intuitive. I've always said that. And you have a tendency to be able to bring that sort of lofty energy down into reality, right? And we're well and truly in the thick of the Jupiter retrograde now. But you know, you will have been really working with this energy and really starting to understand how it's working for you at a deeper level. So trust your intuition, listen to the deeper self. If you haven't seen it yet, check out the weekly general overview, because it might give you some context as to what's coming up for you and what your hunches or your intuition relate to. But there's definitely something being revealed to you this week. Let's see what the context is. And this week you get let's see. This week you get the Queen of Wands. I was going to take the top card, but that one was like, hello, I'm waiting. All right, and this is you. This is an aspect of yourself. The Queen of Wands would be an Aries, a Leo, or a Sagittarius woman, right? So if you were talking about her as who she actually is. And this does suggest an aspect of yourself. So whether you're a man, whether you're a woman is kind of irrelevant. When the court cards come up, they can represent attributes or aspects of ourselves. And what that kind of means this week is you show up as yourself in your direction, which suggests that the path that you are walking is authentically your own. This week, it may not necessarily, like, it's almost like you're walking your path in relation to your intuition. So this week, you're like a car, right? You're kind of going and you're like, well, I can't see what's ahead of me, but I know where I'm going. It's almost like you're feeling how to move forward, right? So it's almost like you could close your eyes, trust your intuition, and you would be able to navigate a maze without even opening your eyes, because you're so in tune with what your inner senses are saying to you this week. The thing about the Queen of Wands, she usually represents, like I said, a fire sign female, but she also represents where we need to redefine our boundaries and where it is that we need to tap back into the mysteries of life, right? And I mean, with the High Priestess, it doesn't get much more mysterious than that. And coupled with the Queen of Wands, this is about you being in your element. This is about you really living and breathing your purpose and understanding where you're going. It might not, and we've seen this is a theme for you throughout this entire year, unfortunately. It might not make sense to other people, but as long as you're following your gut, your hunches, your intuition, you will be going in the right way for sure. And then finally, your insight card for the week. Let's have a look, see. And this week you get the Eight of Pentacles, right? So it could be, for some of you, there's a new job offer, or possibly somebody comes to you to ask you to work with them or to collaborate with them. You could be finding something out about some work colleague or something that's happening in the workplace this week. In fact, with the High Priestess there, you could be privy to information. So it might be that somebody says, oh, by the way, there's going to be this position coming up next week. Are you interested? It might be that somebody's giving you the nudge, nudge, wink, wink, and giving you that information ahead of time so that you're ready and prepared to go for it when the opportunity presents itself. It could be that you are in some way, shape or form headhunted this week, right? There's a very big element of discovery around these cards for me, and it looks like something about it this week for you could be very, very good, right? There's something this week that is almost like you're living the world through your inner sense or through your intuitive senses this week, but that is the best way for you to go. And like I said, when it comes to work, you're privy to information that either is maybe not necessarily secret, but it's not common or public knowledge as yet. Which always puts you in a much stronger position to move forward when that opportunity does present itself. All right. I wish you an abundance of all of that good stuff. Have a fantastic week. Let me know how it shapes up for you. Take care, and I'll see you soon.